Hey everybody, so here I'm going to show you how I created my digital scavenger hunt. So what we're going to do is first I've created my scene and I'm not going to insert my Bitmoji yet because what I want to do is I want my Bitmoji to be the button that plays the audio. So I'm going to start by inserting, and I'm going to insert the audio. Now, all of these MP3 recordings I created on a site called Anchor. It's a podcasting site, but it's free and you can create short recordings. So I created these recordings, I downloaded them. I did have to use an online website to convert them into MP3s so that they would work properly. But now that they're converted as MP3s, I'm ready to insert it in here. So I'm going to go back into my Google Drive and show you how I do that. So I've got my scavenger hunt file. I have my rooms here, my audio files here. So I'm going to upload files. And in my downloads, I have this directions MP3. So I'm going to upload it here because I want them all to be hosted in Google Drive so that they work when students click on it. So now I'm going to go back to my rooms. I'm going to go to my directions slide, and I'm going to be ready to insert audio. So I'm going to insert, when it loads, there we go, insert audio. And I've already got this file pulled up, so I'm just looking for the one that says directions, and it's already showing me all of the audio that I have in my drive, which is nice. And then what I'm going to get is I'm going to get this little play button. And I am going to right click on it and click replace, and I'm going to upload from my computer. So I already downloaded some different Bitmoji PNGs that I wanted to use for this purpose. And then I'm going to make it bigger, and for some reason my Bitmoji got cut off when that downloaded. So let's undo really quick. We'll pick a different one. So undo, replace image, upload from computer. And I'm just going to find one of my little Bitmojis that I've downloaded here. I should have one that's sitting. Perfect. So I've got this Bitmoji here. I'm going to want to add in a chair for myself to sit on since I'm no longer using a standing one. But what's awesome about this is now when a student is viewing this slide, when they click on me, these audio directions are going to play that explain to them how to do the scavenger hunt. So now what I have to do is I want to link, as you saw in here, I had all of these rooms. I want to link each one so that each room goes to the next. So I'm going to create a button on here. So I'm going to insert a shape. I'm just going to insert a square that says, I'm going to put, click here to start when you are ready. So I'm creating this button for students to click on it that will take them to their very first slide. So I want to change my font just because that's not a cute font. Perfect. I'm going to give it a background color so it's nice and bright and obvious. Let's go with something a little brighter. Let's go with this bright turquoise. I'll give it a nice thick outline. So now I've got my button. I'm going to put it up here on the board. Okay. And what I'm going to do is I want to link this. So here's my hyperlink, and I'm going to say insert link. Now, the link that I want to take this to is going to be step 1 of my scavenger hunt. So I'm going to go into my rooms. I'm going to find scavenger hunt number 1. And I'm going to publish it to the web so that I can get a hyperlink. So that when students view that last slide, the next place they're going to come is here. So I'm going to file, publish to the web. Okay, publish. Yes, I want to publish. And then I've got my link here. And I'm going to take that link back to my directions slide and click apply. Ooh, I'm going to do that. Why is it actually inserting a link? It should not be doing that. I'm just going to highlight the text and link it on this one. Okay, give it a different background color. Maybe like a gray, too dark. There we go, perfect. So I've got this click here to start when you're ready. I'm also going to publish this one. And we're going to test it out and make sure it works. So I'm going to copy that link, go up here to a new tab. So now here we are. I've got my directions. Click on me, listen to my instructions, solve the riddle in each room to move on. There's a surprise at the end. So they're going to click on me. They're going to listen to my instructions about solving each riddle. And when they click here, it's going to take them to the next room. So as this loads, now here, they're going to click on me.
I have 2 hands on my face and I help you keep pace.
So I have 2 hands on my face, I help you keep pace. That's their riddle that they have to solve. So they have to look around and say, well, what object does that match? That matches the clock. So on Scavenger Hunt page number 1, we're going to do that same thing where I'm going to grab the clock, I'm going to hyperlink it, and I'm going to hyperlink it to room 2. So I'm going to go through that same process of publishing room 2. And when room 2 is published, I'm going to take that link back into and link it to that clock. I'm going to do that for each room in here until I have them all published and ready to go. Then the only link that I have to give them is the link to that initial directions slide, and they'll be able to move through all the way to the end. So I'm going to publish. Okay, get my link, go back to Scavenger Hunt number 1, paste my link, apply. So then once they solve that riddle, they click on the clock. Clock is going to take them to the next scavenger hunt page. We're going to link each room all the way through room number 8. Room number 8 has a bunch of links to different websites like Math Games for Kids. It has a bunch of Disney characters in here. So some are drawing tutorials that I've posted on SafeShare. There are all kinds of things, links that you can swap out and change as needed. So when you make a copy of this file, follow these directions and you'll be able to create your own scavenger hunt. You can create one from scratch if you want. You can feel free to use these templates. These templates were all templates that were shared by other teachers on this Bitmoji page, and there's some really awesome stuff in here. So have fun with it.